Oh, welcome to WrestleCram. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. I do mean humble. Dean Nostradamus, aka Derek, and I'm here, of course, on a Wednesday to give you, of course, AEW, but this is not no ordinary AEW. This is the 3-year anniversary of AEW. First and foremost, thank you so much for being a part of the day, the weekend, the night. Whenever you're watching this, I thank you so much for watching this. From the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins, I truly do thank you. I really do. There's a reason why I say humble before every single episode or whatnot. I really do. I thank you so much. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me, and I truly, truly thank you. Also, I do have the pink on. I'm going to be wearing the pink mostly all this month because I do support breast cancer awareness. I really do. But if you want to do anything for me, other than watch, thank you for the watch. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you like the show, hit the thumbs up button. If you don't like the show, then take it back. But if you like the show, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. It's right there. Hit the thumbs up button. If you want to do more than just those things or whatnot, go ahead and hit the sub button. If you already hit the sub button, thank you so much. If you haven't hit the sub button, why haven't you hit the sub button? Go ahead and hit the sub button and go tell other people about the show. It's okay. I'm happy that you are liking the content. How about that? You know? And on top of that, we're on the road to monetization. Okay, so we're trying to do a little bit better with the content if you go ahead and subscribe. Okay? So, if you want to do anything else than just those things or whatnot, go ahead and hit the notification bell. I do seven core shows each and every week. So, as long as you are, watching it and I upload it, you can watch the show. How about that? Oh, what? I love Jim Cornette. I love the Jim Cornette experience. Every single time the Jim Cornette experience pops out something, which is like every 30 minutes, I am hitting the watch later because I do have a lot of stuff I do. A lot of stuff is on my plate, and I watch the content. So, if you want to watch my content at a later date, you can. That's a cool thing about, hitting the notification bell. First and foremost, let's talk about, of course, the 3-year anniversary of AEW. My thing about the 3-year anniversary, I think I'm going to do a 2-cent about it, of the 3-year anniversary. I think I'm probably going to do that. So I'm not going to go into depth about the anniversary and how I feel about 3 years of AEW, the work that we have in the 3-year anniversary. I'll go into it more in depth because the next my 2 cent will be about the 3-year anniversary. I think it will. Spoiler about that. But the show was good. We didn't have any heavy hitters to the point where, no CM Punk, of course, no Elite, no really hard hitting people on the show. So I mean, what more can you say? And it still was a really good show. I mean, it was a good show, hands down. Some little bumps in the road, the women division, but other than that, I mean, I can say that it was a good show. So let's get into it. They start off with a banger, a heavy banger when it comes to Willow and Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF. Starting off, I mean, hands down, when I tell you that I usually don't see Willow wrestling like this due to the fact that he is he was a pure champion. So he did a lot of more technical, more grappling type. But when I see them like this, because they do know each other, because they've been knowing each other for a long time when it came to the indie scenes, and they're really close when it comes to friendship. But they know each other so well, it makes the match really good. I will say, honestly, watch the entire show. Minus a couple of things, but the whole show was actually really good. At the beginning of the match, we do get where they tried to, Yuta tries to attempt to lock up to Maxwell, and Maxwell gets out of the way and does the Ric Flair taunt. Yuta gets upset, throws him to the ground, and does his own little Flair taunt. Lots of nice openings when it comes to where Maxwell is literally rolling out of the way so he cannot get any aerial attacks off. Eventually, Maxwell tries to roll again, and Will's like, screw it. He does a 5-star frog splash onto Maxwell. But at the end of this match, he does do his own little nice little special, Salt of the Earth, his own little method of Salt of the Earth, and he cranks it times 12, cranks it to the max, forcing Willow Yuta to tap. At the end of the match, Yuta does spin him back around to attempt to get a handshake from Maxwell. Maxwell almost shakes his hand, but we do get interference from the firm. It was just, it didn't make any sense to me. Lee Moriarty comes out of nowhere. He attacks Willow Yuta. We do get Stokely. Stokely has the ring. He gives it to Maxwell. Maxwell almost hits him with the diamond ring, but slowly and methodic and really smart, William Regal gets up. He walks to the ring. He has his own special brand of brass knuckles. They clear the ring except MJF, and he's like, yo, I didn't do anything. I wasn't going to do anything, and he casually walks off. That was the end of that. After that, we get a video package of all 4 participants at the main event, which is that tag match between Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara versus Daniel Bryanson and Garcia. Daniel Garcia. I am half asleep, you guys, so I'm trying to stay up. But, I do apologize. After that, we get a Chris Jericho Appreciation Society promo where everybody is upset. Daddy Cool is upset. He is truly upset. Also, we get Cool Hands, and he is still upset as well because of the situation that Garcia has put them in. They all came in together. They was upset. They really wanted to come and make sure all of this happened with them all together. So, Chris Jericho saying, hey, a win is a win. Tony Schiavone said, so even cheating? He said, dude, tomatoes. It is what it is. A win is a win. Which is true. A win is a win. I mean, it's any given Sunday when it comes to wrestling. So I respect that. After that, we get a Jay Lethal versus a Darby Allin match. This match I could have not watched. I'm sorry. Firehouse subs. I don't know. I mean, it was a decent match. Jay Lethal did attack the leg of Darby Allin a lot. Not a lot of crazy high risk maneuvers from Darby Allin this go around. We do get a beautiful figure 4 leg lock by Jay Lethal. No lethal interjection today. In the ending of the match, Sanjay Dutt and Satnam Singh comes out to try to, I guess, even the numbers or whatnot, but Jay Lethal is telling him, no, I don't need you. Go away. On Wednesday, he says, I don't need you. So I'll do this by myself. That shenanigan did lead for Darby Allin to do a roll, not a normal roll up, but that beautiful roll up. What is it called? It is called the Last Supper. The Last Supper pin for Darby Allin to win. Now Darby Allin gets up and tries to get a handshake from Jay Lethal. Sanjay Dutt and Satnam Singh is upset, like, no, you don't need to shake his hand. Don't shake his hand. Do not shake his hand. But he shakes his hand in or whatnot. So a lot of people are turning face or whatnot all of a sudden. I get it. I mean, I don't get it, but it is what it is. So he walks away. He's still kind of upset behind them even coming into the match itself. After that, we get the embassy promo where Brian Cage is there, and Brian Cage is like, "Look, I am going to be the next TNT champion." Now he will have to face Warlow. This was a Hoss match, but a different type of Hoss match. When I tell you these people are so fast, so agile, it makes no sense. Warlow is like literally 230, 40 pounds or whatnot, and he's doing signing wizards. He's doing hurricanranas. I mean, this guy is a tank, but can still wrestle with the best of them. We do get a powerbomb symphony from Wardlow to this huge guy, and we don't get one, we get four. Count them, four power bombs for him to win the match. Now, after that, of course, the embassy comes in and attacks Wardlow. Out comes Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe tries to even the numbers. That did not happen. But we finally get FTR. FTR comes out of nowhere to even the numbers and run away of the heels. But the agony, the gates of agony gets back on the ropes, and they stare FTR down like they really want those belts. So I'm thinking that they will have a match on Rampage for the Ring of Honor titles. After that, we get a Britt Baker DMD promo where she says, breaking news, Shariah is not medically cleared to wrestle. That's not even dirt sheet rumors. We all know that she can't wrestle or whatnot. We know that she has a bad neck and nothing happened to the point. So that was kind of a pointless promo. I mean, it made no sense to me. I mean, it is what it is. So after that, we get the Toni Storm, Willow, Nightingale, and Athena versus Penelope Ford, Serena Deeb, and Jamie Hayter. This match was very heavy on Willow Nightingale getting a lot of offense in. I am a huge fan of Willow Nightingale. I know she does a lot of wrestling across seeds, like a lot of Joshi wrestling. So her wrestling style is more level to like over there with the smaller Japanese women. But she got a lot of offense in, and she does get the win as well when it comes to a beautiful Dr. Bomb onto Penelope Ford to win the match. I'm happy that happened, but we still did not get a lot of the champion. Toni Storm did not get a lot of offense in this match. It was kind of, but it is what it is. I get what they were trying to do. We do get Shariah. Shariah gets into the ring, stares Britt Baker up and down, and they start getting each other. They start taking blows or whatnot. So I thought that was very interesting. We do get a crazy kick by Shariah onto Rebel, and that was the end of that. Now I have read that she is not medically cleared to wrestle. Now she is medically cleared to do off the wall stuff like this, but she's not medically cleared to literally wrestle. I would like to see if she is medically cleared. Can't wait to see her in the ring, take some belt off and run with that division, because we really need somebody else to anchor that division, because it's just not good. After that, we get a Rouge an assistant promo where they are talking to Private Party, telling them you need to do your job. If you don't, we're going to sue you, because you will be, we're paying you a lot of money. You should be helping me. They have numerous videos of them not participating. I truly forgot that Andrade still had them on the payroll. I really didn't know that. So they like, this time you need to step up. The Rouge is facing Hangman Page later on tonight, and they did bring up, of course, Matt Hardy again. After that, we get National Scissoring Day. This was more politics than I mean, like I'm guessing scissoring is like like a friendship handshake or whatnot. But they put a lot of politics in this, and I didn't like that. Um, they did get a present from, I guess, Billy with a huge thing of scissors. I love now. Don't get me wrong. I love the Acclaim. I love the Acclaim. It was too long, and I didn't like the whole politics thing or whatnot. I don't like. I don't want to look at politics when I'm looking at wrestling. It's all fake. I mean, now the wrestling is predetermined, but I'm just saying it's not. You don't have to be so serious or whatnot. I didn't like that part. So out comes Swerve Strickland. Swerve Strickland is truly still not happy with the results of them being champions, because he said, now the reason why y'all are champion, you should give both those belts to Billy, because Billy is the one that helped y'all win those titles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge Billy to next week at Dynamite, and I want to beat the living crap out of him. So out comes Smart Mark Sterling. He still has beef with, of course, Swerve Strickland, telling them that they still have 3 signatures that they need to sign to boot Swerve out. That doesn't happen. They do that really nice scissor move off the top rope, and they do the really huge scissoring thing or whatnot. But other than that, I mean, we will hopefully get another match between Swerve Strickland and that will be the final match between Swerve Strickland, or Swerve in Our Glory versus the Acclaim, because Swerve, I truly think he will be one of the next world champions in that group or whatnot. I really do. I hope so, because he deserves that, and he needs to swerve Keith Lee. They need to go their separate ways. Other than that, after that, we get a Dark Order promo. Dark Order is, of course, celebrating the loss, of course, of Brody Lee, who tragically passed 2 years ago. Well, 2 years ago. And they have challenged Death Triangle for those trio titles. So they will face them off on Rampage Friday. Yeah, Friday they will challenge those as well. So we will see what happens with that. I think that's at Rampage, and then I'm guessing because he's doing double duty or whatnot. Bastard Pac doing double duty. He's defending that Pacific title as well on the Battle of the Belts. So he's doing double duty or whatnot. After that, we get, of course, we get Madison Rayne and Sky Blue. Madison Rayne is the head trainer for the women's division, and she's just being very promising about Sky Blue. And out comes Anna Jay and Ty Mello. They talk about, of course, professional wrestlers sports entertainers beat sports wrestlers any day of the week. That's what they said. So they will have a tag match on Rampage. Those 4 women. Can't wait to see that as well. I love Anna Jay. She likes to choke people out. That's what she's going to do. She's going to choke somebody out. So after that, we do get the Rouge and Adam Hangman Page. I thought they have wrestled before. If they haven't, then, I mean, this was kind of the same match they had. It was just the assistant kind of came into the ring, or outside the ring, for he was trying to do the attempt the butt shot lariat. He didn't get that out of the way. Rouge almost does the bull's horns. Adam Hangman Page gets on the side as well, does the buckshot lariat for him to win the match. Out comes Private Party, but for them, before they could get in the ring to attack Adam Hangman Page, we get the AEW champion. Yes, Jon Moxley comes out from the audience to talk to, of course, Hangman Page and tells him 13 days. 13 days, me and you will face each other. And he was right. Jon Moxley has pretty much defeated everybody in the singles division, just like Adam Hangman Page has defeated everybody in the singles division. And this is going to be a beautiful match. He said, and Hangman Page says, we don't have to wait for 13 days. We can do it now. And Jon Moxley said, kid, you have a lot of moxie. Moxie. And he says that, I will let that one slide. I'll see you in 13 days, and he leaves. After that, we get, of course, after that, we get Willow Nightingale. Willow Nightingale now challenges again for the TBS title with Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill always says, I've already beaten you once. I've beaten you 2 times. I've beaten you in the singles, and I've beaten you in the tag. But Willow said something that I liked it. She said, I liked it. She says, what if the third time is a charm and I can beat you? And that was the end of that. So we will see them at Battle of the Belts as well. Willow Nightingale versus Jade Cargill. That will be number 39 that she had. She's defending this belt a lot. I think she is the longest reigning champion in AEW as of right now. Matter of fact, if I think about it. After that, we get Luchasaurus versus Fuego del Sol, who is the king of jobbers in AEW. Oh my god, he works so much it makes no sense. Very quick match, he wins. He attempts to do another move on Fuego, but out comes Jungle Boy with a belt. A chair to beat the crap. Well, hit him about 2 or 3 times with the chair, sending Luchasaurus out of the ring. And there was not a good promo for Jungle Boy. He says, you used to be my best friend. You broke my heart, and now I'm going to break every part of your body until you come to your senses. Christian Cage says yes. He challenges, of course, Luchasaurus on Dynamite, next Dynamite, to a match. It's probably going to be a squash match as well. And they accept, of course. And that was the end of that. I mean, what more can I say about that? After that, we get, of course, the main event, which is Sammy Guevara, Chris Jericho versus Bryan Danielson and Daniel Garcia. This was a crazy match, good match, and when I tell you that the heat on Sammy Guevara is real, they are saying you are still a piece of shit. We still don't like you. Every time Sammy Guevara got in the ring, it was just that bad. Now, at first, they did, Daniel Garcia and Chris Jericho did show one another love before the match. They did give each other handshakes. But after that, it was all thrown out of the window after that. And Daniel Garcia, Sammy Guevara tries to do a top rope move. Sammy Guevara punches him out of the air, throws him out of the way. Daniel Garcia and Chris Jericho attempts to start their feud again. We do get Sammy Guevara with the dragon, the Dragon Slayer, the Dragon Slayer. I'm guessing it's like a Scorpion Deathlock or like a sharpshooter, but I guess he extends the legs out on his leg and pushes up to try to crank it up to get maximum damage on that back. But while he was doing that, Chris Jericho does hit him with the Ring of Honor world title, knocking him out for Sammy Guevara to pin and win the match. Now, here's the thing. If you looked at the video, Chris Jericho looks like he has remorse about doing that. And I want to see some more about this storyline. I don't want it to go away anytime soon. I truly enjoyed it. We do fade to black. Now, I will be doing both Battle of the Belts, and I'll do Battle of the Belts and Rampage at the same time. I'm not going to put it on its own little thing, so it'll be 4 hours of stuff that I will be watching for Friday, because I'm gonna just put both of them on the same thing. I like y'all, or do I love y'all? I don't know. I like you and I love you. I love you so much. I thank you so much for being a part of the show. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you're taking care of that. Also, tomorrow you will get my 2 cents on how I think that the draft in WWE should be better, and it's going to help, with of course the roster. Please, because the women's division over in SmackDown is really bad. So, but like I said, you'll get that. Also, you'll get, of course, the my prediction show as well for Extreme Rules, which is Saturday. You'll get Extreme Rules, my review on that Saturday as well. Dude, I love y'all so much. I really do. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, the best is truly, truly yet to come. Until next time, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.